Hi, everybody. We are Matt and Michael from the Webb & Young Group, RE/MAX Hallmark Shea Realty.
And this is the Real Estate Roundtable.
Welcome back to another episode of the Real Estate Roundtable, where we cut through the noise, decode the nonsense, and help you make smart real estate decisions in a market that changes faster than the government talking points.
And wow, do we have a topic today. The new Liberal budget dropped and it's already sending shockwaves through the real estate and construction industries.
We've got data, we've got insights, and we've got opinions, which frankly are more accurate than most government forecasts these days.
So let's set the stage. Housing starts across Canada are already sliding. Developers are tapping on the brakes because their costs are high. Financing is expensive and construction timelines look like a bad joke.
Meanwhile, and this will shock absolutely no one, demand is still strong. Immigration is high, vacancy rates are historically low, and people still need homes. So we've got this wonderful situation where fewer homes are being built and more people needing them. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything, Michael, literally everything.
So what does the budget do? It adds new taxes on key building materials. We're talking lumber, steel, concrete, drywall, insulation, electrical components, plumbing supplies, basically everything you need to build anything.
So this matters because materials are 50 to 60% of the cost of a new build. Even a small increase translates into big jump in the final sale prices.
Think of it like adding a government surcharge onto every 2x4 in the country, except instead of a coffee shop surcharge of 25 cents, it's thousands of dollars rolled into your mortgage.
Remember back between 2020 to 2022, lumber prices shot up by almost 300% at one point. Construction cost indexes jumped 15 to 25%. Projects were canceled left and right.
And builders don't absorb these costs. They either pass them on or they stop building. And if you've ever met a developer, you know which option they prefer.
So if new taxes push materials up even further, by 3 to 5%, that cascades into higher price construction prices, more canceled projects, fewer house starts, longer timelines, and even worse, supply shortage.
Mm-hmm. It's like trying to solve a famine by taxing food. Real bold strategy.
So economics have a formula for this. Historically, even 10% increase in construction costs reduce housing starts by 6 to 8%. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's from decades of data.
And keep in mind, developers are already constrained. Financing for construction projects is expensive. Municipal fees are up, labor shortages are real, insurance has skyrocketed.
So the last thing the sector needs was more cost pressure.
And yet, here we are.
So if you're buying a new build, brace yourself. This policy environment usually leads to higher upfront deposits, increased in builder adjustments, more construction delays, escalations in closing costs, uncertainty around delivery timelines as well.
Plus, you're paying for concrete, lumber, and steel that have been marked up by policy, not the market.
Which leads us perfectly to the next point.
Yeah, the resale market is starting to look like quite a hero in all of this. With resale, you get no exposure to material taxes, no risk of canceled development, no multi-year waiting periods, real negotiating power, more inventory, stability, and certainty.
And here's the key point. Replacement costs is rising. When it becomes more expensive to build something new, what already exists becomes more valuable.
Absolutely.
For investors, rising replacement costs changes everything. Historically, when new builds get more expensive, rents go up, existing homes appreciate, renovation strategies outperform, buy and hold becomes more appealing.
So if you can buy solid resale property below a replacement cost, you're essentially beating the system, at least until the policy changes or costs normalize.
Now, we can't ignore the elephant in the room. A lot of these policies hinge on the current government. And that's a real possibility that a change in administration could reverse or revise some of these decisions.
Translation, the market may loosen up, but not until after we elect a government with fiscally responsible policy.
So here's the takeaway. The new material taxes will push up building costs, constrain supply, and make new builds even more expensive, but they also make resale the most economically viable option for the foreseeable future.
So if you're a buyer, resale is where the value is, at least for now. If you're a seller, property strategy matters more than ever. If you're an investor, the window is open right now before the downstream effects of these taxes hit replacement cost in full.
Well, there we have it. Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Real Estate Roundtable. Like, subscribe, stay informed because the Canadian housing market is changing fast, and we're here to make sure you don't get left behind.
That's right. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Take care, everyone.
See ya.